amplitude modulation. So here basically the amplitude of this carrier wave C of t, which will be varied linearly in accordance with the instantaneous values of this modulating or the message signal. That means here we have the carrier wave, and in the AM signal this carrier wave amplitude is with respect to this modulating or the message signal m of t. So whenever this m of t amplitude changes, here we can observe the AM signals amplitude also will decrease. That means basically this is the carrier signal, its amplitude will going to decrease with respect to this one, and it will increase with respect to this one. And we have the for the this one AM s of t equal to AC into 1 plus Ka m of t cos of 2 pi fct. So this will be in the description, and where Ka is the amplitude sensitivity of the modulator. So now yeah, here we can see the maximum amplitude will be Vc plus Vm and minimum will be Vc minus Vm. Okay, let's see the simulation and these terms. So this is the transistor based this one, that means the AM generator circuit. So BC107, this is the NPN transistor, and this is the modulator circuit, and this is the demodulator one. That means here we are getting the FM, no, not the FM, sorry, AM, and here the demodulation of this AM. This is the demodulator. So okay, let's see its simulation. Actually here instead of this one, this will be only cutoff 0.7. If we have the OA79, that is germanium diode, if we have that, then the that means the threshold value will be 0.3. That will be better. So this has a 0.7. Okay, let's see the modulator and the demodulator output. So here this is the V out. Here we are getting the AM generated signal, and here, okay, so here we can see this is the basically the envelope detector. So what is this envelope that will be detected? Okay, so this is the demodulator circuit, and when we come to its values, different values, then okay, I'm just going to zoom this waveform, and when we come to its value, we have the modulation index. That means mu that will be equals to A max minus A minimum divided by A max plus A minimum. Amplitude max in the sense, okay, so we just need to select this one, and so this above one, okay, A max, and okay, not this one, okay, this one. Here we need to go to the maximum peak, and this will be around 12.6413. This is the A max, and A minimum will be okay, so we just need to check this minimum one. Okay, and not this one, so this will be the minimum. This will be 12.41. So, and it will starting from, okay, so if we consider the midline, okay, so it will be starting from around 12 volt. So the maximum amplitude from this one to this one, if we subtract this higher amplitude minus this 12, then we will get as 0.641 and minimum as 0.414. So if you found the modulation index, then this will be 0.2151. These calculations are even in the descriptions, you can refer to it. And amplitude of the each side band, that is given by mu AC by 2, and Here if we see the frequency what we took to generate this AM, and okay, so this is the Vin for this one, that means the VCC supply, and this is the carrier wave, and this is the message signal. So here I took the carrier wave as 7.5, just it is a one peak, that means 7.5 into 2, that is 15 volt peak to peak and 11 kilohertz, because the carrier frequency has to be more, that's why it's 11 kilohertz. And here the message signal is 2 volt peak to peak from this one to this one below one, and this will be 1 kilohertz. We can see even that. So if we just want to see this one, then okay, here we can see this one. Okay, this is the VN002, that is our carrier wave, and this is the message signal. So that's it. Okay, these two are at the different frequencies, and this is the generated this AM signal. Here you can see. So yeah, here also we are getting the same, these two are the circuit same, and here we are getting the demodulated output. So if we can change this capacitor value, it will access the threshold to detect this envelope. Yeah, thank you.